Good evening, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. What's the X is actually here. Welcome in, welcome in, Master X. I hope you guys have had a really good couple of days. When was the last on? Sunday was the last time I was on. Did some test streaming using. Did some test streaming. Excuse me, lose my train of thought. Using the streaming Final Fantasy 14, using the PC to stream it as well. Excuse me a sec, guys. I just realised I unplugged the light in. I also got Tiny running around underneath my feet as well, because she wants a bit of attention. Alright, come on, turn on. Alright, let me say about making that a little bit. Too much. I have a bit of trouble with balancing things with it, but that's not too bad. So yeah, so yes, last time you guys saw me was Sunday, where I did a bit of streaming on with some Final Fantasy 14. I'll leave pause there. With some Final Fantasy 14, first PC streaming. I did see about four. I think we had about 4 people come in all in all throughout the evening. So again, only a couple actually stayed through. But it was interesting to get to see how things would work in terms with setting up and everything else. Just that better. So it was interesting to see how things worked out in terms of getting the stream set up, getting it running. Everything else, so that wasn't too bad. Let me check a bit of background music on so you guys just don't listen to me talk. That's a little bit better. I'll check that out a bit. So yeah, so it was quite nice to actually get it going, see how it works. So I am looking at doing a bit more streams with playing Final Fantasy 14, being the final fanatic that I am. Yeah, it seems to be too bad. I'm trying to get this to. I don't know why that's catching like it is. Yeah. Hard to try and get the light balance in at the moment. I'll leave it like that. I've tried to see if I can get it so it's on a bit of a paler mood. It's not allowing me to do it. And I think the controls. I think this is probably on its way out. Yeah, because we got 2 light settings. So I'll just leave it as is. So yeah, so it was nice to see try a bit of Final Fantasy 14. I don't know if that might actually work. Let's see about it. See if this might shout it out for me. It may work, it may not work. Nightbot's working. Question is, am I going to get the clip? Yes, we did. Oh, we got a bit of Final Fantasy. Crisis Core, but there. Looking forward to that at the end in November, guys. That's coming out in November. Again, keep an eye out for that, because as soon as that is released, geez, that was back when I was trying to do a green screen, but couldn't get it to work quite right. That's why I've abandoned the green screen. Oh yeah, so, how bad? Well, not how bad I sound, but it's quite funny watching myself with see myself on a previous stream, more or less. But yeah, keep your eyes, guys. You want to keep your eyes peeled for Final Fantasy for the end of December, or some point in December. Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core is being released as part of the big anniversary releases for it. So that is coming out there. I'm looking forward to it, actually, guys, because it's going to be nice to see one of a lot of the early Final Fantasy games Final Fantasy 7 style games, because as you guys know, I am a big Final Fantasy 7 fan. Always have been, always will be. I just absolutely a big Final fanatic, as they call it. Like I was playing, like I said, playing Final Fantasy 14 on Sunday as a bit of a test stream, but there to see how things worked out with it. That wasn't too bad. That was actually quite nice to. Yeah, I just get a bit of black noise, but that was actually quite nice. That was to see how that actually worked. Again, those of you that did pop in, because it's quite a popular game. I've been playing it since it first came out, and I mean since it first came out. Let's have a look. When was Realm Reborn? Let's have a look when that was done. Came out first attempt on 10 2013 on PC. Yeah, so I've been playing Jesus, I've been playing a lot less than that. 2013 2023, 10 years. I've been playing for 9 years, guys. I've been playing Final Fantasy 14 for 9 years, because I was part of the beta test for the PS3 release, and I played it for a bit. I got into it and then stopped, as you do. Came back and started playing it then back when I got on my PS4. I actually missed the opportunity to get a free upgrade from the PS3 to the PS4, so I picked up that and then carried on and slammed through that. So I did start again when I played on the PS4. So I've been playing it for nearly 9 years, but my character is quite a newer character because I started with playing the Hermitage, it goes into a Black Mage eventually, and started as an archer, and I worked my way up to the Bard class, and I've gone on from there to do a Realm Reborn campaign all the way through into Evansward, all the way through straight into the Stormblood, and recently completed that, and now I'm on Shadowbringers, which is not the last expansion release, but it's the one prior to it, because the current expansion release is Endwalker, which sees the end of the current main Final Fantasy 14 arc. It brings it to an end, but the game is not going to end there, as I've been finding out. What I've looked up into, it's going to carry on quite a bit after that. So I'm looking forward to actually seeing how that goes. Ooh, what's something going to put there? Let me move them out of the way. My 2 modelling clamps. But me chocobo is falling over. There's good old Chore Beaver there. So yeah, so that was nice to see. Those of you that come in, you saw me playing through Stormblood. I played for Shadowbringers. Played a couple of did a dungeon run and a trial. Some of the ones I've enjoyed doing in the past, really, because I do actually enjoy replaying old missions. And now, and then also then I managed, towards the end of the stream, managed to get myself figure out why I couldn't change classes. So that's now fixed and resolved, and I did a bit of goldsmith work, moved over to doing some leather work, and after I come off stream I carried on playing, working on my Hermitage mode. So that was going on there. Outside of that, Horizon Zero Forbidden West, we kind of carry on where I left off last time. So we're going to pick up with our current mission, which is current quest. I haven't got one active, so we've got a main quest, which is the embassy, which I'm going to be making my way over to. That allows us to push it further into the west. But I've got 2 side ones. I got a Bristleback I need to complete, and also the Twilight Path, and I got to pick up Charge Horns and a Fanghorn Rib, which I'm struggling to find. I can't do the Enduring yet because it's a level 32 quest, and I'm not going to be able to challenge that because I got to complete all the main. There's 4 combat trials and you got to take part in. 3 of them you need to complete in the west to acquire access to that, but it's worth doing. they're part of the melee pit, and I've also got a relic ruin to explore as well. So that is the plan there. So I think, check my quest again. Heaven quest. I got the bigger boom running, so that's what I'm working on at the moment. So let's get us back into the hunt.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Let me turn that up slightly. There. Now let's craft some of them. I'm probably going to have to run to a shop to pick up some pieces, because I'm probably going to run out of items before I know it. Okay, so... better change screen, didn't I? Otherwise you guys could be looking at a very dinky screen and thinking, what the hell is he doing at? What the hell is he playing at? So, let us go. Alright, let me see if I can do these without being seen. Let's grab some herbs. Right. Right, I've damaged that one, so that should now come off on the next hit. I won't worry about firing a bow and arrow at him yet, because I'm just going to let him settle. There he is, he's going back. He's going to go back to what he was doing. There you are. There. That's a horn off it. How could I miss that? There. So carefully do it. I don't alert though. I don't want to alert the burrowers either to my presence. You can blind enemies with a smoke bomb escape. Yes, I know. But I don't need a smoke bomb yet. Come on, go back to your business. Nothing to see you. Alright, that's what I wanted. Yeah, that's 2 down. Alright, where's your path? So it's all about playing about with these things, tricking to get around to do where you want to go. Come on. Not exactly what I wanted to do, mind you, but it's worth it. It's going to be interesting to see what he does now. There you are. And none of them are the wiser than what I've been doing. Charge a horn. Where's that charger horn? What's that over there? Oh, the horn's there. There's the horn.
I should have enough charger horns for Dollar and Boomer now. Just need a
so it's just now the fang horn rib I gotta get. Now if I do this right, I get a 3 horse. There you are. Why not? Let's get a 3-horse to get about the place. Ah! It's quite interesting for you guys. I don't know why that kicked in then. Right. This is a viewpoint. There's a post around you I need to find that will activate this viewpoint for me. It's like an old telephone post of some kind. You find it, activate it, you can actually then get it, then gives you, or locks onto the, what do they call it? It's technically a cow. Oh, it's going to be my horsey now. Right, there is a telephone pole or something around you. I gotta find where it is. It's going to emanate fox or raccoon. Wildlife kills are useful. Right. Ah, there it is. That thing there, guys, is what I'm looking for. Because if I scan it, there's quite a few of them there. It's an old antenna of some kind. Right, now I gotta match up the image with the current surroundings. I actually enjoyed doing these on the first one. Some of them are quite difficult. There's the one in the ocean's quite hard to do.
Maybe it's the same one from the image. I could try to line it up around here. Almost there.
Come on. Can be quite difficult to line these up. I think the worst one I had is definitely the end of the ocean.
Pretty sure I'm close.
I know I am close with it. I'm glad nothing have jumped out on me yet. Try walking forward, see if this might help.
That did it.
There you go.
Completing the image and
So you get a glimpse of things from the past. So this is the Daunt. Again, the data is partially corrupted. Congratulations on reaching the Lodge at Zion/National Park stop of our Vista Point tour. Brought to you by Miriam Technologies and the Coalition of Environmental Reclamation. Ever since establishment in 1872, the national park like this one have played a vital role in preserving the natural heritage, but many have been threatened by climate change. That's why we created our Forester line of wilderness management machines. From ecosystem analysis to seed distribution and fire management, our creations are designed to restore wild landscapes to the way nature intended them to be. Comment, Ramiro, 5 stops down, 4 more to go. Jali, I've come a long way for this, so happy to finally take the tour. Sammy, we should make all children come here. They spend so long in holograms. Now they should come and see these spaces to understand the world properly. Amar, can we fix the sign by the drop-off point? We've lost 5 times finding this data, and then the data gets corrupted.
looks like these stick points
Now,
on
I remember back on the first game in Horizon Zero Dawn, you find all of these points.
Find more of them out in the wilds.
You find these points, and they actually would tell a story of literally leading up to the end of days of the actual game. That was all people that jumped off there. Come on. You know you want to. Right, I've got to admit, I've now got to try to figure out how I get this rib.
There's the fanghorn. Gonna have to take it down to get its red.
Right. How do I get the fanghorn rib? And there's a scrapper nearby. Was this path going to cut through it? Yes, it will. Alright, what do the quests say about this now? It doesn't. So I'm going to try to figure out how I do this. It's getting hold of the rib. And that is the tiny bit of the problem. Look at the notebook. Key components are destroyed of the horns. Blaze canisters. No, there's nothing there. Did he just cross through that without setting it off? Yeah, he managed to walk through that without setting off that. Oh, it happened and I didn't hear it. No. Ah, come on, walk through. Let's take him out, shall we? Take that one out first. We haven't got to worry about him. Come on. Yep. Alright, now he's curious. Right. Stay down. I think I got another one on high alert. Right. Thank you, I got the rib.
Now, to see about that weapon of theirs.
What's up there? A wild boar. Hey! Bacon's on the menu tonight. If we had any orcs around you, they would definitely be shouting, "Meat's back on the menu, boys." Well, I was saying on Sunday about the use of. There's a clip. There's a sound clip on TikTok. What I've been using, and Tiny likes to react to it. Well, I've tried it before I went to bed Sunday, and literally Tiny would not leave until she'd. Shit. Dang it. Tiny would not leave the room until she'd actually check to see if this cat was in the room, still in the room with me. But I tried it again last night, and just before I went to bed, and she is there and digging under the covers because she thinks this cat is there. Well, so she will not leave until she knows that there's no cat in the bedroom. Well, so I went to the toilet and actually I had playing a cup, just did it there, and she came into the toilet to see what's going on, if I'm all right, and then was there looking to see if she could find this cat. It's funny, but at the same time, it's kind of cute. To see her doing it.
It's turned into something tasty.
Because like she's having a cuddle and a snuggle now, or in my into my quilt at the moment. So she's being peaceful. But I took her downstairs to see the kittens because we've got 3 kittens here, and she was. I got home, she was following me everywhere. Took her down to see the kittens, because again she followed me everywhere. And she was doing her nut, because I put her in the front room with them. Hissing at me. Doing the full hiss, the old was sort of, I can't believe this, I can't, why have you brought to me here? The cat also, I don't want to be here with these kittens. She was there for about 10 minutes before she ran away. But yet, she will stand for the door, the passageway door, and try and sniff for the door, the gap in the door, whichever kittens that are nearby. To actually sniff and see what they're doing. Ah, bless her. Bless your little tiny kitten socks. She wore any kitten socks, that is. Let's see what Boomer gonna say.
You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks.
Oh, she don't look happy, does she?
Hi. So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh? Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
She excited about the boom boom.
Is it safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
Nah.
Aw.
Because we're going to make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
Oh there! Hope to catch you soon.
Right, spike throw launcher. Powerful spike throwers launch powerful projectiles that can hit enemies at long ranges. Due to their long build-up, their slow rate of fire cannot be used while jumping or crouching. Spikes must be thrown on a full drone in order to penetrate armor. You can get explosive ones, which are great. If you strike an enemy, they will take them down. Right, what? Inventory, weapons. Yes, that's the ones we've got. An explosive type. They're great to have for taking down enemies. Right, the Evans, we've got the Enduring, the side. Bristlebacks, I can now deal with that one. And the Twilight Path. No, I can on level 8. What am I on? I didn't think I was at the right level then. Alright, let's deal with the Bristlebacks first. Find the shopkeeper first. So I can buy components for me for my weapons. I need machine missile. Okay, get out of here. Way up. Find my way out eventually. The armor is there. Okay, what have you got? What have you got, Stitch Up? Nope. Nothing there I want. No, there's nothing there of use at the moment. What's it? What have we got in the stash box? Machine missile. Yes, I'll take that. And the berries, because I'm going to need that now to make some more powerful arrows. Ugh. Let's get my... I can't go through there. Let's go and pick up the... Let's go pick up my ride.
Gotta get down. This isn't a place for a machine.
Right, so I'm gonna go explore where a pile of bristlebacks have been getting him. That's, if I got a question mark for this, probably because I got a tower. First time I did this, I actually scaled the towers. There's a cave there. I can enter it.
To the bristleback waterfalls. Gotta check it out.
But the problem I have with one of the caves around here is I can't breathe in the water yet. I can go so far down, but then I'm gonna come back up again because if I'm got enough, there's not enough. You won't put. You run out of oxygen way too quick. Right, that's the waterfall area at the BM. Come on, Eli. Examine the bristleback carcass, right.
Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up.
Yeah, let's do it by foot. I was going the right way in the first place. Okay, how do they earn points per there for that?
Another dead bristleback? Green shine. On luck.
Yep. Come on.
And mine. And a lot of
There we
big
are.
trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt.
Don't look very safe, does it? Okay. Just wondering what them containing boxes were. I think it's the first time I've actually had a bit of an exploration of this part. Sounded like there was a machine in you then.
The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way.
I can, but I'm gonna die. So I'm probably got to get a bit wet. Nope, still nice and dry.
There's smoke from deeper in the mine. Explosion?
Okay.
Bristlebacks. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around.
I don't really want to get him charging up here. So I'll stay above. And that one's got his attention.
Got a piece of it.
He's gone. Yep, one down. There's another one have come in. As long as they stay down there, I'm alright. As long as they stay down there. I need a better angle. Thank you, Day.
Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
Easy enough. Why can't it be a turnip? Because I wanted to be a horsey, that's why. I thought there was more bristlebacks here than 2. What have we got there? Oh, I can't get from there. I'll leave that for the moment. What have we got there? Grappling hook. Hey, that's what I want to do.
There's a lot of smoke.
Grapple and jump.
Looks like the line runs pretty far back. There's a lot of blaze down there.
Way too much blaze.
There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels.
That's who it belongs to.
Mr. Oland. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Oland must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I thought.
Are you surprised that that he kept blasting the mountain even though he shouldn't have been doing it? Right, I gotta return back. Let's have a look, see what else is down here. No, nothing. Oh, can't barely see. Cave doesn't sound great, does it?
So Oland was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? From where?
Yeah, both like a little barrels then, but no joke. That's what I'm looking for. Found my way in. There's a chest down there. There. Ooh. I was lucky.
Is that Bristleback down there? Cart tracks must have given way under it.
Ah, yes. Treasure chest. Oh, I knew there would be something. I knew there would be a treasure chest. I was half expecting to fight a lot more bristlebacks in this part. I must have imagined that I'm going to fight more bristlebacks. than what I've encountered. Yeah, I must have imagined there was more bristlebacks there. Probably because I come back to these missions later on in the game, perhaps. Could very well have been. Right, there's... I got another mission close by, I do believe. Twilight Path, yeah. Let's go tackle the Twilight Path while I'm here. As the saying goes, let's kill two birds with one stone. If I remember correctly, it's a massive fight I've got to do by here.
People are under attack.
Ah.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on things for change.
Ah, you get. Yeah, I had a funny feeling that would happen. Did have a bit of a funny feeling that was going to happen. No, don't you dare. Go away. Oh well. That's one down. Bang.
Get to safety. I'll handle the rest.
Dang. More have turned up. Bullies. Wrong tip there, I was using them. I missed them. Jeez, how could I keep missing them? Right, one more.
All right, Nora. Let's see what you can do.
Why? What are you gonna? What are you checking at me? Oh, he's still alive. Come on.
That's the last of them. Better check on the refugees.
Bedtime. What are you doing? Gather as much resources as you can. That's the best way. That's the best way to keep yourself alive in this game. More resources you got, the better. Alright. Thank you.
Is it bad, Lakasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Are you sure about that?
Look who it is.
We're no strangers to
No.
hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs.
Oh,
As
little
soon
cut.
as our sun priest
Little cutchy cuddle, aren't they?
be clear.
Very cutchy at the moment, she is. Really cutchy.
Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of Transcript.
Oh, that's so nice.
We know of it.
So nice.
Sabohar says it's
Oh,
not suitable for
I'm gonna
us.
cuddle. You like a cuddle, don't you?
Our sun priest. Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding light.
Oh, little monkey.
Okay, and where is this Sabohar?
He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he went down into the
Yeah,
sun.
you
shows
can't
him
sit
where
there
to
forever,
go.
you know.
The fallen
Because I'm
storm
going to,
burn is
because I
an
could leave my
order,
hands
said.
back in a minute.
And of course, it must be
I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him?
until he returns.
I'm half expecting to start dribbling on me.
He must.
She normally does when she's happy. But why don't you get on with the little babies? Let's have a try and do this while she's still there.
Your shadow card.
Check the order.
We are the Order of Twilight.
The difference being,
When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled with the Karja and Shadow to Sunfall. The years there were difficult. Sabohar saw our misery, lifted us up,
Yeah.
protected us from the
Look at
corrupt
that, look at that.
beasts and heartless kestrels. When their rule
Yeah, she
ended,
loves the
Sabohar led us
attention.
from the Shadowlands.
Don't you? You love the attention.
The long night ends.
Yeah. And she goes
The
dribbling.
setting sun will lead us to salvation, he said. And so he named us the Order of Twilight. We journeyed west in search of a better life.
Hello.
why didn't you go back to Meridian?
Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the likes of him. We must walk in twilight to
What's
our
that?
new home.
Put that thing away.
Sabohar will lead us there.
Put that thing away. We do it to you now.
There's an Oseram in Chainscrape, Tolland. He wants the Stormbird up there.
Yes. He was here
I
just
could do the
yesterday.
same, you know.
A very unpleasant man, even by Oseram standards. He made all manner of threats. But we will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Sabohar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
You're out of time, Lakasha. You
What
need
is
to
the time?
consider packing up and
We won't
Come
leave
on.
him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
No,
we're going
monkey.
to try.
Go on. Shut.
Look at yourselves. And Oseram
Oh,
are in danger.
well.
I know we cannot stay here, but without Sabohar to guide us, I don't.
Let me,
Oh, little cheeky girly.
and I'll convince him it's time to move
Mhm.
on.
But his meditation.
Oh, I
he
know,
has
I
such a
know.
vision he won't follow.
Oh, you look at her
At
cuddle.
least let me check on him.
She likes a cuddle.
He's been up there for days.
Yes. Yes, that is sensible, I suppose. Please, be careful.
This I don't know why it's up with her at the moment. For the past couple of weeks, she's been really like this, really wanting to cuddle. Probably because the kitten's here. Oh, I know.
Pass.
Where's the campfire? Right, let's get this quick save by there, and let's begin scaling the mountain. Tyne, I can't have you. You ain't gonna sit there forever. You're not as light as the kittens.
I should climb that.
Not as light as the kittens, you know. You're big. You're a big lumper. A big lumper like Fidgy. There we are. Right, do you want to go down? So you want? Alright then. Oh. There she goes. Oh, geez, she's a big lumper.
Looks like I should head up.
Oh, I climbed all of them there and I could have done that in the first place. Could have done that in the first place. Typical. Alright, let's start the climb. If I remember rightly, I'm going to be fighting several
Akasha was right. The trail's in bad shape.
creatures along the way. There we are.
Make an interesting color for my armor. I think I can reach those beams if I jump against the cliff.
Jump X to surface and circle with jump. Ah, we are. Yeah, so the problem with this is your climb is a bit of a trek.
Okay, now how to climb higher.
Damn. Right.
Ladder must have broken off after Savahar passed through. I need to find another way up.
Green shard? All plants. Green shard.
Wonder what a merchant would trade for this.
And the... I doubt you guys actually heard that then. I must also just stretched my leg out and my knee was cracking.
Broken bridge. I might be able to make the jump to the other side.
Yeah.
That's a lot of blood. Savohars?
Hello.
There's the
Hello, little
stone.
monkey.
Getting closer.
Here we are. Now I've got a bunch of burrows I'm going to have to clear out.
Savahar must have snuck past them. I could probably slip past them. Or take them out.
But what's the fun? What's the point in slipping past them when I can have a bit of fun trying to take them out? Yeah. Because now they don't know where I am, and that's one of the fun parts.
Get
I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm gonna wreck them. Doo-doo. Now they know. Yeah, they know something's up. But they don't know where I am. Oh, crud. They don't know where I am until I fall off the side of a mountain. Or I do something stupid like that.
Okay, better.
They don't know where I am until I do something stupid like that. Airtime. Get back into the side of that waterfall. They can't they'll give me a bit of a hard time to get me over here. Yeah, they can follow me, but they will only go so far before they give up. See? They won't cross over the water. But yet they know... I jumped off the cliff today. I came down the cliff. But they know I'm here.
That ought to help.
Oh, you little shit. That's one down. Let's keep itself running. In the words of Obi-Wan, I'm gonna try and get the high ground again. No, I can't get the high ground. Give time. Stop it. Hey, Lance. How's things? Tiny, knock. Stop trying to knock that door open. Keep pushing the wrong buttons. Fed, pretty tired. Yeah, I know the feeling. Let's say I'm not too bad. So I've been fed. I don't feel tired. I know. Saying that, keep just saying that, I'm starting to kick in. Nah, that takes care of him.
That's all of them.
But was it, well, how are you feeling
I'll keep some extra on hand.
after COVID? I can do a bucket of energy if you could. I can do a bucket of energy if you spare. So I got enough. I got enough energy to keep myself going. Probably a cup of coffee might actually reboot the battery. I'll Tiny give up now after messing around and causing mischief. No, she's still trying that. She's still trying to get out of the room, as she does. Hello, mischief. Hello, Mistress Mischief. Thought you were gonna go sleep on the bed. Still got slight cough and napping every after. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, so that's it. That's the one of the downsides to COVID is the amount of how tired you feel afterwards. Right, I don't want to take that because that's my way back down. Well, so but yeah, I felt tired for a long time after. Better once I'll actually once the biggest part of part of it is gone. But it does take that right out completely out. Yeah.
Show me the way of this eventide. The true sound was
You must be Savahar.
the sun before me. Show me the way of this eventide. No. No. This must be empty.
You don't need a vision.
you are.
You
Oh.
need attention.
Yeah, got tiny hiding right underneath me.
The chain had given way. Is that how you hurt yourself?
My pain. Oh, the ritual.
You're hurt bad. And your people are running out of time. Standing
Hetty
in
and
the street
Chan.
isn't solving anything.
You don't understand the omen.
Chat was just having a quick hand who's in the chat. I think I just spied Grey snuck in. How is Grey this evening?
My people will find their home.
Cheers.
Listen, Nakasha is doing the best she can down there, but machine attacks, angry Oseram. The Order is scared of Savahar.
The last rays of the eventide will burn away.
I don't think so.
Yeah, gotta say, this beard is coming in quite nice and thick now.
I think you
I
pulled your
don't know. I might.
You
I'm
can't heal
a little bit tempted to see if I can grow it a little bit longer. So I'm not sure. I've also do some arc binges. Nice. I haven't. I've actually I've uninstalled.
more concerned
Oh,
about losing.
No, I think I may have uninstalled it from the PS4 because I give it a try. It was all right, but I think I need to invest a lot of time myself into fully getting into grips with it. So it's really something I could probably find myself coming back to at one point. But also I got quite a lot. I don't know. I got myself fingers in quite a lot of different games on the go. I got myself back into Final Fantasy 14.
Or some Oseram shot at
I'm
you.
playing through Shadowbringers at the moment, which is getting really good. So I'm jumping back and forth between a few things. I've been doing quite a bit of PC gaming the last few days. Between waiting for the new COD to come up, I've played the campaign mode on that for a little bit. But yeah,
Staring
it's one you can easily spend a few hours just making a decent bit. Oh, also with a lot of similar to games like Ark, it is very easily done. Right, so I gotta remember how I got.
enough to feed all the refugees waiting below. And his answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything?
But oh yeah, I do I would agree with that. It is easy to spend hours, and on quite a lot of resource management games. It is very easily done. The signal tower puzzle.
The Oseram that was watching the refugees probably went to get Tolland. I gotta get them out of here before he comes back.
Oh, don't jump off here, Eli. Well, Matt, that there's griffins and ravens. The ravens aren't easy to deal with. That would make it quite interesting.
The Order should be able to afford shelter with this heart. Some food and a change of clothes wouldn't hurt either.
We've got my first signal lens as well. There's 6 of them up and down this valley. The signal towers. You can see there's one over there in the distance, but like this one I couldn't access until I had actually completed this mission. Yeah, also ravens would definitely make it interesting to try to tackle. Well, so I know the last time I played it, I spent more time. I started to actually make a base on the beach, but I spent more time resource gathering and having a lot of spoiled fruit than I actually achieved anything. But I didn't really achieve as much as I wanted to achieve.
Savar?
What are you doing, Time?
I guess you did the best you could.
Haha, you had a play button on the floor.
I'll make sure.
Ah. You're amusing yourself. You're amusing yourself.
We'll give her the Stormbird heart.
Oh yeah, let's get ourselves back off the mountain. You're amusing yourself. Yeah, Tiny's rolling around on the floor on the plane. Especially if you can't tame them. You have to hatch and raise one. Try to add more dinosaurs at now. Nice. I didn't actually get around to actually start the taming part. It was mostly get myself used to the management of the system, but then of course eventually dying.
There's Tolland with his thugs.
I'm a generous gent. So I'll give you one.
Well, as soon as I end up dying, it's like, oh, start again, start from fresh, or I'll try something different next time. And I don't ever seem to get any progress greatly from that. As I did say, I didn't do too bad the last time I played. Or maybe around the island, set up a base on the beach, and then so that's as far as I went with her.
I clipped that Stormbird's wings. The salvage is mine. I don't care who gets in my way. Nora savages or shadow cars or flea bags. I'm taking it.
Ooh, what should I do with this?
You sure you want to do that?
I'm threatening him then.
You know who I am. What makes you think a single Oseram lunkhead can take me down?
I've got 4 guys.
You got 4 guys and they're all like, I ain't doing this.
Okay. You win. Hey, I'm doing fine. You need that salvage anyhow.
Yeah, even like Nancy, even though I've been clear of COVID for about 2 weeks. Still feel like got the odd remnants there of it, like a runny nose. Now and then sometimes a slight cough. But yeah, it doesn't seem to have. It's as if it takes forever before it completely burns its way out your system, which is it's a real pain, really annoying. It can be.
Clothes, shelter for your people, maybe even land to build a new home.
This is... Savar must make these decisions.
No, I'm sorry, Makasha. Savar isn't coming back. He's gone. I know it's hard, but your people need a leader now.
And I think I may have actually completed all the missions at this part of the map.
Give her the Stormbird heart. She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet.
Feeling 10 years older. I think I think that might be Crichton actually, which may have caused that.
Here, please accept this.
Not the COVID part making you feel 10 years older. Well, it was nice. It was nice actually seeing him back in college today. Oh, so but I bet he's actually quite liking it because he's only actually got a 2-day week this week to himself. Being the fact we were on, well, I'm only there for a couple of hours tomorrow, so I'm not actually on a full day because I'm at uni tomorrow. But the majority of them they are on a full day at uni. Enjoying as much as usual. It's nice to be back in. Yeah, I've had some issues. Well, not issues. I've had fun today dealing with some problems which have popped up. But it was also like dealing with like not having to deal so much with other elements. Same me, I feel old. Got a bell in the background. Not the bell actually is well. So if you can hear a bell, that's Tiny's collar that is because she decided now she's cleaning herself. Return to Java Hall. What's the quest? Oh, I know. Yeah, if you can hear a bell in the background, that's Tiny giving herself a bit of a clean at the moment. She decided now she had enough of sitting underneath my feet, so actually jumping back up on the bed. Wow. Yeah, she's winking at me because she knows I'm talking about her.
What news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
Hello again.
Of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think.
But Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Oh, a little monkey. It's a tiny.
If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable. Endorsed by the Savior.
All right.
Yeah, she's back again. You little monkey.
I need to go.
Alright, so I still got more of a mission to do by you. Right, so my bristleback mission is on hold. Right then. Right then, no colour I'll say is there. Ow. I know she ain't well, compared to her brother and sister, she still is. Compared to the kitten, she's not. She is get to be a real bit of a lumper. Well, Tyne, stop stabbing me in the neck. Oh. Hope Tiny doesn't see the pet sitting. Doesn't see the pet. Oh, in her mind, she probably thinks I am that she owns me. Oh, you are getting to be a real lumper, Tiny. I know. But yeah, I have found I found a lovely video on TikTok, which got a nice little noise you play for your cat. It's the same noise she makes, and I play it, but I actually find all the videos she's using it and quickly flick back through it, and she goes nuts because she's wondering what on earth is going on. Let's see if I can get it. Right. Oh, dang it. Yeah, there she viewed it. She's like looking now to see where you've come from, who's making all the racket. Yeah, you want to know who it is, don't you? Well, so like, actually, that clip playing, and the duvets last 2 nights, and she starts trying to dig under the duvet to find the cat that's there. Because it makes the same noise you make, isn't it? I tried it with the kittens earlier, and she didn't really. The kittens don't really want to know, but she on the other hand, well, her brother and sisters as well will look at pique their interest, but it really winds you up, don't it? Don't it? Yeah, you enjoy it. You enjoy chasing wherever the noise is coming from, don't you? Yeah. Can I go back to my game now, or are you going to carry on? You're going to keep pestering me. Oh, there you go. Going down. Oh, she is getting to be a real lumper. I might come back. I might leave this one and carry on with the main story mode. Yeah, let's get to the embassy. But we've got some skills we could improve. Let's start adding to it. Got 4 points left. Right, let's improve my medicine. I'm going to disc it. And there. So I should pick up another mission along the way for these towers. How did I miss?
Charger goes down, its horns break. I gotta try again.
Hello, monkey. She's back again. I love how the pieces get all the way down there. Just keep running. Ah, yes, there's the house. So you'll find several ruins like this around the world.
I could find something interesting inside. Okay. What do we
Now
have?
I can't open the door there because I need to find the pass key. Oh, how can I keep missing that? She's sat by my feet now, she is. Secure door, and there's a chest inside there. So I gotta find now the key to get inside.
What's this data say?
Right, what's I do to say? Relic Ruins text mail from the Lodge of Sign Reception. Corruption is minimal. From reception to Thomas Braith. Subject your red permit key. Dear customer's name. If I've stayed in the red site lodge at site, so stay at the lodge at Zion. With your reservation, you've opted for a red permit parking pass to ensure safety and security. The accommodation renowned for the access gate for the vehicle is protected by personal generated code. For your convenience, a code grants entry to both your room and the parking space. The red code permit is hashtag I guess ampersand exclamation mark. Please ensure you keep many confidential, so refrain from sharing with anyone you stay. We look forward to seeing you. Have a safe and pleasant journey to Zion Lodge. The code is 1705. So I've now got the access code.
Bet I'll find a use for it.
But I can't do anything because I gotta get myself out of this part of the room.
Great. This should be useful.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's that one done. Oh. Someone better call the building inspector. Because if support beams can easily pull down like that, is it? Well, so then the building shirt is not up the code.
Let's see what's in here.
Come on. That now opens the pathway between both rooms, which is perfect. But I'm still trapped inside the ruins. So, what have we got here? So let's get ourselves out here. Oh, actually, I haven't actually tried this out yet. So thanks again. Thanks for popping in, Gray. Because I actually wanted to try this. I've only tried this out on myself. So give a shout out to Gray. Because Gray does like the stream, guys. I want to see what this looks like. Ah, there we are. Playing a bit of Destroy All Humans. Actually, that's a brilliant game. I haven't played Destroy All Humans in years, but it is a real good chuckle of a game if you've never played it.
There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now?
I believe there's a way I can. There, that's what it was.
Sounds like it'll connect.
Come on. Yeah. And let's pull the roof down.
A little more light down here.
Aha. That actually gives me a bit more light to play with now, means I've done that. But yeah, I've actually been wanting to try out that the update I did to the sound alerts, and not sound alerts, the shoutouts. Because so far I've only actually used it on myself, and it's been quite.
I can't reach the ledge above now.
Shoot, I know.
Find another way up.
I know what I gotta do. Yeah, because I've only actually used it on myself. Ouch! I've only actually used it on myself previously. Well, it's been interesting to watch some of my older game experiences. It is nice to see the shoutouts. I'll check one out for myself. It is nice to actually see others. Right, what's it going to show me? Oh, Crisis Core! Again!
Down it goes.
I had a Crisis Core earlier. So yeah, that's actually you've been able to use a shout out like that, so you can actually see previous streams that other streamers have done. Really does add to things, or makes shout outs even more interesting, because you get to see what get to see what others have streamed. Oh, I got out. I was half expecting not to get out of that hole.
Where's this lead?
We're up on the roof. Up on the roof. Ah, there we are. Hotel key.
Useful.
Yeah, I've got the hotel key, which is what I needed in the first place. Yeah. And that's our first puzzle. One of the first puzzles in the game done.
Okay. Let's see if this key fits.
1705, if I recall.
There. Looks like this needs a code too.
Can anyone remember what the code was? Was it 1705?
There we go.
Ah, yep. Ah, yep. That. Now you'll find these ornaments around the place, like this one by here. There's a few of them. They actually come in handy for when you get to Las Vegas, because once you've done the main mission there, and you start taking on, you complete a couple of a side mission there, that then allows you to change the animations for Las Vegas. So again, if I had to play this on the PS4, I would actually have an Halloween theme one playing. But you've got lots of options on you. But when I started finding them, I was thinking, what's the point in them? What are they used for? I didn't mean to do that. Baby's my horsey. Well, as I was told earlier, it's a cat. It's more of a cow. It's more of a bull, actually. But if I want to call it a horsey, it is my horsey. Oh. I got a hunting ground. Ah, that's what I want. Yep. Now these are quite interesting things. Now I struggled with them on the first one, the first game, but not so much on this one. Boobs. Okay, it's an interesting message to send me. While I'm here, there is a guy I can see, but there he is. To buy chess pieces from. Resources I can sell. Mark for sale, mark for sale, mark for sale. Sell it. Yeah, keep them. Those I need to keep. But yeah, so because you got some really wonderful pieces on you. You can, well, you can sell stuff. There's plenty of junk you find, but you can sell. And then of course you can buy these sort of pieces, burrow pieces, which actually improve your game. Once you buy them, that's it. Right, for that I need a Fanghorn circulator, which I've got. Charger circulator, a Bristleblack circulator, a Scrounger, and a Burrower. Yeah, I buy the lot. May as well. Nope. So yeah. So now I can actually use these in the game of Strike, in the big chessboard game they've got on here. This is the guy I speak to.
Fearless.
So you decided to visit the hunting grounds. Good on you. Isvad hears all kinds of trials, so hotshots like you can put their machine hunting skills to the test. Or as the Tanakh call it, earning your stripes.
I thought hunting grounds were Karja.
Now the Tanakh have them out west too. Though if you ask the Karja, Westerners stole the idea from the Sundom. In fact, the Tanakh used this place for a while after they kicked the Karja out of the region. They even left behind some of the special coins they handed out to those who earned stripes. Look, the medals.
Hey.
More spoils.
Just check some in.
Here somewhere in the Tanakh clan lands. Pretty gruesome, I know. Then again, so were the Karja during the Red Raids. Come to think of it, if you plan on going west, I could convince Isvad to give you some, if you earn stripes here. Seems like they might be of use to you out there.
Thanks.
Oh, and if you happen to play stripes,
Yeah, they will actually, because these can be quite challenging. Because compared to the last trials, the last trial lands, you had to do some that literally take out the targets. This one, however, evening Miss B, welcome in, welcome in. And like the previous one where you had to take out, in this one you got them more of a challenge. Welcome in, and how is Miss B this evening? Yeah. Again, looks like I've been wanting to use my and Prismatics in as well. Welcome both in. Did you tell me it's a rerun? I'm doing reruns, am I? Nice. Typical of Twitch, that is. Yeah, let me give you both shout outs. Typical of Twitch, that is, telling everybody. Yeah, I've had some old clips when I've been trying this out myself. But yeah, it is definitely Twitch saying the odd thing that I'm doing reruns. Could explain why I'm quiet. Yeah, and a shout out for Prismatic as well.
You wish to practice your hunting skills, Savior? Here to train for the hunt?
Come on, Tom. Come on. Oh. Yeah, that probably would explain why like after some of the times it is really quiet. Well, while it's quiet when I'm actually on Twitch channel, but I don't exist anymore. I've been trying to shout outs on myself now. I've actually had a couple of my old Final Fantasy clips on earlier from last year on there. Yeah, so I've got Tiny at the moment. She's very cutchy at the moment. Put cutchy the last couple of weeks. She really wants cuddles and all that. I think because we got new kittens, we got some kittens here. She's not really happy we got kittens here. She won't go downstairs, or she does. She quickly runs from them. I know, she runs from them. Well, so she'll spend all her time up here. But yeah, she's really clingy to me at the moment. Oh yeah, clinging to me all the time. But yeah, Twitch I think is definitely playing up, saying I'm rerunning. That's really weird. That is. Oh, what? Oh, you little crazy kitty, aren't you? No. She's cuddly as long as she's not too close to her brother and sister, or the three kittens we got downstairs. Yeah, in it. Oh, but yet she won't. I was saying to Miss B, says a rerun, but it says he's playing it on Discord. Yeah, it's definitely got to be Twitch, unless it's another setting somewhere that I haven't actually. Well, with them changing settings all the time on the place, that's the only thing it could be. It's a setting I haven't seen. Hello. Well, can I go back in the game, or are you going to keep hijacking the camera? Right. Will you sit on my lap? No, right then. I have to try and work around little Tiny. Oh, go on then.
Ready to practice your hunting skills, huh?
Oh, stop stabbing me! Right, fire hunter bow. Have I got one of them? I don't think I have. So let's start adding some new bows in. And the rope caster. Yeah, she is very demanding. I have actually been calling her Jedi as well. Because I got myself, I picked up a replacement lightsaber. So when I had you from the place I got it from, broke, so they set me a replacement. And she does tend to, if it's on, tend to cuddle up to it. Don't you? Yeah, you like it, don't you? You like the lightsaber. Stop tickling me! Stop stabbing me! That's it. Have a kill bear. Ah, hello. Right then, what we've got? The armor that deals fire damage is now available. Yes. Use your focus, scan enemies, and see if they're weak to fire. Right.
If you're looking for medals prized by the Tanakh, you can earn them here, Savior.
Rope caster will tie down enemies. And a warrior's bow, they fire quick shots at short range. They're good, but they're not the best. Right, so let's look what we got. We got a tear trial, shoot off and loot scrounger parts. I got a shock trial with shock enemies, scroungers by overloading the power cells, and a shock trap. Right, Tyne, I'm going to have to put you down. Yes, you have to go down because I need my arms because I need to actually do... I know. I'm going to need my arms because I need to actually... I got to try and sneak around these. Let's take the first one. Alright, so... Focus on the scrounger power cell, make it easy spot. Weapon armor to inflict tear damage, remove it. Use a shock warrior bow or shock tripcaster to put the machine in a state to immobilize it. Parts can be torn off more easily. Right, so that's the plan for this one.
Until you return, Savior.
Yes, let's jump back in because I didn't mean to do
I
that.
hold these hunting grounds to the highest Carja standards.
Right, let's get this trial done.
Grounds are all yours. Just use the ropes to jump in.
Ah, I keep pushing the wrong buttons all the bloody time. I keep dodging, not actually jumping, not hiding. Alright,
You changed your mind,
try him again.
Savior? Grounds are all yours. Just use the ropes to jump in.
Right, let's get down low. Right, what am I looking for? Scrounger, power cell. There's one. Let's pick him up. And get myself back out of there. Get myself out of dodge.
Your reward, Savior.
Yep, that was done quite quickly actually. Full stripes for that one. We've managed to get 400 medals, 20 shards and a small machine core. Another 500 medals for the half stripe and some other goodies. Is my Discord kid friendly? Yeah, it is quite kid friendly. Quite a few of them from Crichton's class are on there, and a few others. Again, a few of them which on stream are actually on there. So they are quite kid friendly on there. Right, we've done that one trial. Let's tackle the next one. Shock and so yeah, they are. So I've never actually seen anything over the top or adult, more leaning to the adult side posted up on there. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, she's always she's welcome into her.
Everything's set up. Just use the ropes to jump in.
Machines need scrounger shock with overload cells. Have I got shock arrows? These are just my weapons. I need something with a shock that will do it. She's a Kuji. Nope, that's so when I get a chance, I'll have a look out for the name when I jump back on Discord soon. If I ever stop trying to kill myself on this game. Nope, that didn't work. missed the point of the trial, have I? I've missed the point with the trial. So I'll try this again.
I can set up a different challenge if you so wish. Grounds are all yours. Just use the ropes to jump in. You've changed your mind, Savior?
Yes, right. Hitting the power cell shock ammo caused a delayed explosion of the shock aim machine in range. With the shock ward bow, hit the scrunch power cell, load it near the machines. Use shock ammo. I gotta get near the machines. Now I see what I gotta do.
Grounds are all yours. Just use the ropes to jump in.
So the problem with these weapons is the arc. Hello. I know. Well, mate, you just want all the attention, don't you? Yeah. Come on, that's it. Done. That was quite easy. Once I knew what I needed to do with the trial, that was quite an easy one. Whoa!
Daunt is not for the reward, well earned.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Let's look for one more. Use your environmental traps set up on the ground and kill the machines that are in a shock state. Spot the traps, shock ammo on the machines, the shock state, and then drop it on them. I think I'll come back for that one, guys. So I think I want to get a little bit more of a much better weapon for it. Back to the main, back to the embassy. Yeah, perfect. I believe there's a soldier on this side I need to find to get another quest, which is the Karja Tower quest. Damn, I missed that. What have we got? A raccoon. We managed to kill a raccoon and get some materials that we need from it. Alright. What have we got? I can't believe I keep missing things all the time. There we are.
Exploring cauldrons might teach me how to override these things.
Stay low. Tiny's definitely trying to get my attention. I know. You want to go out, guys. I'm just gonna pop it on pause for a sec, so I can let Tiny out. I shall be back now. And I'm back, guys. So I guess I think Tiny's happy now that she can actually go out. So she might stop pestering me a bit. Might. Just gotta wait and see, really. See if she just starts. Because she'll probably start bashing the door to get back in a minute. As she does. Don't put pushing any buttons yet on there. Perfect. What's my phone doing? Don't know what my phone's up to. So in 45 minutes. What's there? Scrounger, Fanghorn, Angry Glyph scrawled on a tattered parchment. What's the note to say? Bernard, where are the urgent supplies you promised, or your words just farts in the wind? Like that phrase. Are your words just farts in the wind? We'll see what's got. Send us the following immediate or else. And it's just a list of extra stuff they need. Right, who's the unknown? I'll keep pushing forward, I think. Now there should be a soldier around here somewhere. Unless I've missed them. Another creature down, another robot down there. Ah, there he is. Said he was around here somewhere, didn't I? It actually leads to another quest up the map that's in 5 other locations on the map.
What happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait. 2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. I heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help.
You seriously are?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff. I better get to climbing.
Right, so that mission is now unlocked, but I'm not gonna tackle that side mission. I'm gonna carry on with the main mission at the moment. And looks like there's another side mission down this way as well. I think I'm gonna tackle the side one, well, a couple of missions here before I can actually add progress with the story. Let's have a look.
Alright, I should find whoever's in charge here. Maybe worth taking a look around too.
Savior, tell me, are you seeking passage into no man's land by any chance?
Maybe. Why do you ask?
Well, to hammer it plain, there's treasure out west. Unclaimed scrap and ancient...
Shut up a little bit, I think.
And I've got a sturdy band of salvagers that knows the lay of the land.
You're not afraid of the Tanakh?
Terrifying. But I carry out most of my business in no man's land. Neutral territory and all that. Barren Light is our port of entry, when its doors aren't closed from embassy. I was hoping your arrival meant they might be opening soon. I've got a business to run, after all.
I want that embassy to happen as much as
So keep you like tiny scrambling out there.
Good to know.
Sometimes.
And keep us in mind. If you do manage to open the way, our main camp will be just past Barren Light. We'll buy any scrap you've got on you. And if you're looking for machine parts, we've got the best in the West.
Right, guys.
Guaranteed.
So what has everybody had for tea tonight?
If you can get
Well, so
those
I had
gates open.
actually quite nice. Actually, the mash I had. There was an onion mash, which is quite nice. Sausages, peas, and the gravy that we had for Sunday dinner on Sunday. And you're very welcome, Lancel Kid. Welcome him. Welcome to the hideout. I think this. There he is. This is what I'm looking for. Errand.
Gentlemen.
So Lancel have had pie and chips tonight. Nice. What type of pie? So that's interesting. That's the question. What pie did you have? So again, I'd like steak and kidney. Steak and kidney's alright, but I do like steak. Chicken pie is quite nice as well.
So, whatever you need.
Those are probably the two common ones I normally would have. Right. Let's see what Aaron got to say. So how's Aaron been?
Your silent departure? Yeah, not bad. Vanguard's going strong. Help the VOD pick up the pieces after the battle with the Eclipse. I took bury
Beef and onion, nice. Not enough chicken or kidney. So I'm not a fan of kidney, but sometimes I don't really notice it. Chicken, yeah, I gotta be careful though with chicken, because sometimes chicken can actually give me a real bad stomach, especially if it's not cooked right. Because I had food poisoning. First time I had food poisoning years ago, it was either caused by unprepared problem with pork or chicken. Contaminated pork or contaminated chicken. I think it was chicken that was the cause, because I seem to have a bit of a dodgy situation with it. But touch wood. But saying that, the way my stomach has been of late, it seems to be most things seem to be causing me to have problems with my stomach.
Damn straight.
Which is getting quite annoying. I think I might be phoning. I think I might have to phone the doctor and rearrange another appointment, because again I'm still nowhere near. I haven't got a clue in terms of what's going on with my gut. Not that you guys want to know that. But yeah. So everybody else, what everybody else have for food tonight?
I'll keep that in mind.
When did I last have chips? I think I last had chips some point last week, actually.
What do you know about this place?
Nothing good.
Well, usually I have them on a Wednesday with the chip Wednesday or Thursday. Because my parents seem to go to the chippy then.
Slave labor. The rest will hauled off to the Sun Ring and Meridian.
Your sacrifice.
You got it. Tanakh made sure to wreck the place before they chased.
Okay, what order have I got penned in?
I can't say I blame them.
Yeah, wherever you are.
Expand the odds around to rebuild it. No matter how much new stone they put up.
Yeah, I just had someone try a phishing email come in. Must think I'm stupid with her.
I better get going.
Oh yeah, don't let me stop you. Just, are you sure about this? Saving the world. That sounds like a lot for just one
errand.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, excuse me.
Can't blame me for trying. I guess what I'm really trying to say is, if you ever do need me,
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count.
No, so I've actually when would it be like if I actually got rid of that part of my beard, so I just have like the handlebars, I can't remember if it was properly called, just around there, moustache, and then what's in the mutton chops. I don't think that would actually style like that would actually suit me. I'll jump back to that because again, as you can see, this has this is coming in quite nice and thick because I haven't actually trimmed it for a couple of weeks. It does feel really, really thick. But what I have started now doing with it is actually applying some beard oil to it. So it's a nice wash every day. Applying beard oil to it, and I was saying a couple of my learnings the other day. You can get a beard oil formula that actually works with growth. You actually get a beard growing formula. But if it does require a couple of steps you do with it, because you need to, first of all, obviously wash your beard. Because of course, I'm sorry, anyone who don't wash their beard or leave food in it is like, that's disgusting. But you've got to give it a wash first. Dry it off, towel dry it, use a comb on it. Anything else you need to. Then you're going to use one of these derma rollers on the area that you want the oil to stimulate growth. Because it's got a tiny little dirt, like little I don't know if you see it properly on there. There's like little raised dots on there. That will then stimulate the follicle area that you want to grow. Yeah. Then then you apply some beard growth oil onto it. Once you apply that onto the areas, you then just run back through over those areas. Again, I already feel my ears freed up a lot. It's obviously stimulating those areas, which is quite tingling. So that's a bit weird. Hello, welcome in, Nathan. Welcome in, and how are you? Welcome to the channel. And how are you this evening? Oop. There we go. As you can see, I'm playing. Well, I'm playing a little bit of Horizon Forbidden West. Finally, now able to get myself into the west side because I've been tackling all the missions on the outside before I make my way west.
I'm here for the embassy.
It's the first time you're playing this on PS5, but I have actually completed this on PS4 and platinumed it which I did back last March, April. When I was actually off with COVID for the first time. Needed something to keep myself occupied.
But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness.
Yeah, I've been told I'm saying I'm doing reruns. I don't know why Twitch is doing that.
I'm sure you do.
Stream information. Let's have a look.
Normally the gates are open for any who dare to venture.
Let me try that. I know what I think I figured out what it is. It is the problem is the updates they've done with OBS. Have turned on my reruns. Yeah, that's what it is. It's turned on and said I'm doing a rerun on OBS. Which kind of would explain why when I'm streaming, why sometimes it's been very quiet. Because I did a Final Fantasy, I streamed Final Fantasy 14 on Sunday night to actually give a bit of try out on a PC. There's so I just had a check on the stream information settings and then check one of the boxes on there. But I think OBS probably when they've done an update, put it on as a permanent check. So I've just turned that off now. But it would explain why sometimes it's been a bit quiet. But yeah. It wouldn't be a typical Discord stream without some Well, it won't be typical Twitch stream without these sort of technical issues. But at least we know what was going on, what was the cause of it. Pop in the other day, you said you were doing that was all right. Well, it was it was quite interesting when I had tried the Sunday with when I was doing tried Final Fantasy 14 for the first time. Well, so streaming it. 'Cause the first time I tried PC streaming, a PC game streaming, and it actually didn't work too bad. So at least I know what has been causing the problems, why things have been a bit quiet.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
So yeah, but I do actually wish. I know they're improving software all the time, but sometimes it's like I've noticed the changes they've made in OBS. They're all right, but they could do something far better with it. I normally mute my mic at the start of the stream. I actually did when I streamed a couple of weeks ago. Was the mic had actually muted itself. I was using a different mic then, and I'm there talking, but everyone I was watching didn't say anything because they thought, oh, it's part of the problem with their setup. But no, it was on my end. So I've done that myself. With the mic before. So again, because I'm in a bit of a habit with this one. Actually, if I get too close, it's in the mute button on the top. I've done that a few times. I've been talking. Even when I'm talking on Discord, I've been talking when I've been playing card with Miss B and Dave, and I'm there talking, and because this is too close, I've actually been talking, but I've turned the mic off. I've done that a few times. So let me show Nathan a shout out while I'm at it. I love this new set. I'm actually also loving. I'm also really loving these clip shoutouts.
I was just helping out.
Let's carry on where we go. I haven't actually played Among Us in probably come close to a year. I think the last time I actually played it, I played it with Prismatic and Prismatic and a few others. So that's going back not a year. It's going back a couple of years. That is. So that was the last time I played it.
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Also have to see if anyone in the community, even get a couple in the community interested in giving it a go. You're welcome. That's no problem at all.
Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be kept.
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe.
I like how they like.
How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from. It's the Forbidden West.
Well, it'd be interesting when the new COD lands this week for the multiplayer side. Because again, I wouldn't mind doing a couple of. I haven't done a COD stream for a while, so it'd be quite nice to actually get a couple of community games going with that.
Well, thanks.
I'm going west.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
You shall not pass. I actually did manage to watch. I actually binge watched the Ring of Power the other night. Not the other night. Last week. Finished it last week. So I've actually been a bit of a Tolkien mood. So I've ended up binge watching through The Hobbit, the standard version of the Hobbit series. I've been watched The Ring of Power, and I've also been binge watching through The Lord of the Rings, but the extended editions.
The usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it. Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, locked and loaded. Hey, nose off. You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face?
That's one of the only downsides once you've had COVID, besides feeling sleepy and tired, is I'm constantly needing a drink. My throat feels dry quite often.
Saving the world.
Forgot something back in Meridian?
Look, Paul.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
Can't believe how thirsty I am feeling. I've drunk 2 bottles of water already tonight, so I should be feeling really. Shouldn't be feeling parched, and yet I am.
No more politics. No more delays.
Yay! We finally made it west.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, after the first time I found myself drinking loads constantly after that. I'm waking up in the mornings, my mouth is really parched. Last week in particular, and it's the same this week.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives.
It's really annoying. It is really annoying, but so with how quickly it dries you up. Because yeah, you feel tired, you feel more exhausted, more tired, more exhausted, really dry mouth.
She's a Nora from the savage east. If she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding for Shav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun. You'll have to forgive my comments. Tensions are high. This embassy is...
Yeah, and Tiny's going to start bashing the door in a minute.
They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those.
Let's find out a little bit more about
The
this.
Karja ink is decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. this side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tenakth?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Go on, then.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tenakth into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate. I was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hekaro. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tenakth chief,
Tell me more.
you did something desperate.
Now, I'd kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hekaro's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but Hekaro stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth trial by combat.
Yes, but it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hopes for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tenakth chief.
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hekaro's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tenakths still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tenakth. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
Welcome back, X.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. There is much to admire about the Tenakth. Especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always
Keep you in
at war,
keep you in
constantly
tiny
splitting each
bastard
other's
out there.
throats.
I wouldn't be surprised, because
Karja
what
and
she'll do
Marshals
is she'll
crafted
bash the
that
door.
peace.
If I don't open it for a while, she'll lay outside the door waiting for me.
Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation.
There
with
she
the
is.
Karja.
Says she bashed the door, didn't I?
The Karja talk about Hekaro as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome.
What are you doing, Tyne?
When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was.
That's all right, Dax.
I think that if you were fortunate enough
Yeah,
to
also, I think a couple of that I'll do a restart tonight.
I hope you do speak to him. sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it. But not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. The way you talk about the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed or sipping wine from the southern vineyards. But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
Oh, nice.
The Tanakhs don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule.
Nice.
But
just an Instagram post from a fellow from another model maker. I just noticed one of the Horus Heresies machines he painted up. Horus Heresies tanks. I'll try to think the name of it.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you. But you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west. And I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you. Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hikaru knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but
sorting out to Pyro 3D pretty first day. I want to see the quality of some of the stuff. I can imagine, and again, it's quite nice to actually see the people that are created again. Get 3D files for a lot of the horrors. Well, as we've seen with some of the models that Garrett produced, I've printed out. His termite. That's like about £100 on Forge World, and also he's able to print one out, probably at a fraction of the price. Because there are a few the models I wouldn't mind adding to my Thousand Suns. Well, but I got enough here to keep me going at the moment. But there's a lot more of the more specialist units I'm after. Well, so if I find cheap alternatives, so they're even better. I did actually try to see if I get like some Land Raider doors, but they're just not the right size. It's supposed to fit a Spartan, but they're not the right size. But yeah, I can imagine some of the quality on some of those files. The model I posted to our gamers chat, and also to Twitter and Instagram. I've just popped up onto the Model Maker page on my Discord, which I've shown you guys before. But I've been waiting for a photo box to be able to take better pictures of her.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace.
So I've done clear that. I'm now working on a 10-man squad of. Well, I actually do a kit bashing for these. 10-man squad for these. Well, so I've got the fun job of painting white for the chainswords and bolter cases, and that's going to take me ages. Because they literally got white is quite a hard cut. But you thought it's surprising. Well, as you know yourself, Lance Kid, you know exactly how hard white can be to paint. So I got 20 weapons to paint to slowly build it up. But it'll be worth it at the end. And thank you for the compliment as well. For the last model I posted up on there. So actually glad I worked paint long, because I've had that one built for a couple of years. I did have to replace the weapon on it because it got damaged originally. Luckily, because they've released the plastic version of the Contemptor weapons, I was able to replace parts of it. Oh yeah.
Where'd they learn to do that?
Let's get we've got a combat phase coming up.
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
It's just I'm not don't seem to be getting through the painting as quick. But it comes to doing the red armor for the Thousand Suns. I seem to have found that using the contrast paint, I've worked quite well over gold. So I seem to paint them in gold and then apply the red contrast paint for the red armor, because it creates a nice metallic candy apple type red to it. And then I've also applied a black contrast paint for when I want to paint black. The hardest part I'm finding is contrast white didn't work. Oh, that's a nice one. Now that is a really nice dreadnought. Additional to the Imperial, well, you can add to the Imperial Knights. Well, so yeah, just adding through Lance, that would make a really nice on top of Imperial Knight. But yeah, it is a pain to get. White is a real pain to get done. It's more time consuming because you really got to go. You can't, and like with most of the colours, you can quickly chuck it on, as you know yourself. It's a very slow process. And like for as you know yourself, any non-painters in the stream, when you think of white, you think, oh, well, you just paint white paint, but it's not. You'll paint in pale grey, and layering that pale grey up from a pale grey to a pale grey to a white slowly. Because it's like I'm using Korax white at the moment, which is white, but when it dries grey. I don't know if it'll actually show on you about that. Yeah. That's Korax white, but as you can see, it's grey. Well, so but yet it's supposed to be white. How much patterns is a version of that mech? They haven't got for that. They don't actually do that version of that mech. Or I haven't seen one. Well, so but the standard, the typical standard Imperial Knights plastic versions start off. You're looking about £80–90 if you go direct to Games Workshop. I tend to literally go. Let me pause that bit. Let's have a quick butchers up while I'm by you. Because when I'm buying Imperial Knights, I shop elsewhere now. Very rare do I buy models direct from Games Workshop. I only bought a model the other day to put a replacement for one of my Necrons because I had an accidentally stepped on it and damaged it, but I've lost some of the pieces from it. Well, so but I only ended up buying a new one buying a replacement model from Games Workshop because I had a £10 voucher. Yeah, so you're looking at saying that all the Imperial Knights now are £100. With Games Workshop, the Imperial Knights that that I've got here, the standard ones, you were looking at £100 for them. Well, so, and that's all from £100 for the basic generic ones. The slightly bigger model version is £105. But again, like I said, you shop around, you can get them a little bit cheaper than that. And as you said, you can 3D print one for about £20. But yeah, they do know how to charge.
Here they come!
I want to know that machine. Rebel Pro Strider. But yeah, they do really know how to charge. For what it is as well, it is way overpriced.
No! Push them! They lost their helmet! No!
But yeah, you have really got to shop around for a lot of things with comes to Games Workshop, because the Warhammer hobby is very expensive. Great to get into, but when you start all the way like the cost of living crisis at the moment, it's the last thing. It's one of the things that you've got to really consider sometimes. You're putting food in your bellies or buying models. No, so the thing is, yeah, I'm quite fortunate because I got a spare bit of cash, so I can do it. I'm working on printing one Lizardman Fantasy Warband. I have the rights to sell. I've got a few more. They're nice because again I've got a Lizardman, or well, the Seraphim they call them. I've got two of the Seraphim GW Seraphim starter boxes here. But it's one of well, as you know yourself. So it's one of our things of shame. Piles of shame that we've got. They were the intention to start in, but that's as far as we've gone with it. But it'll get there eventually. 7 few, and then it's not really big. Nice, yeah. That's probably one of the best ways to go about it these days. Ouch, he lost an arm.
Just you and me now, Varl.
We've survived worse.
Down it goes.
Hey, another machine down. But yeah, until I start getting a lot of assignment work for uni, I'm also just chipping away at things. Because I've got a Lizardman Blood Bowl team I got to finish off. I've just got to finish painting. I'll leave it done there. I just got to finish painting up the warriors. I got edge highlights is the paint that I got to do with it, and the tops of their crit heads. And it's all the minor details. And then I have a Blizzardman Blood Bowl team, or basic Blizzardman Blood Bowl team on the, which I can work with them. I'm trying to explore that canister. Got it. but I wouldn't actually. I would need to pick up some more. Would be interesting if I can see if I can find some additional things put with the blood bowl, with this. They call them Lizardman Blood Bowl team. They're more Seraphim. They're more of a Seraphim Blood Bowl team. Right, let's grab some herbs.
Get back now!
Because I will have to pick up another one just to simply so I can actually have enough there for when I actually play a league match. I can actually got enough to replace when I actually lose team members. Got it. Squigs in a box of which else that have not even been open. Well, so I've never really looked into much with the squigs and the orcs type side of it. Got the Granny Blood Bowl team with stats. And well, so again, a lot of the older Blood Bowl players have still got their teams there, and because the game edition have only last couple of years have had an update, all the older teams, all the older style teams are now making their way back in. But if you've got the stats there, the stat blocks haven't altered as much. Things have changed with them, but a lot of the original teams are still actually still there now. So again, they do make them valid, because again, as we got in club, as you know, for the next changeover, they got a Blood Bowl league set up there. Because I've only ever actually done a practice game and played online with her.
Better scan it. I can break through his shield if I damage it enough. Gotta get through that shield.
I should do that.
Give it up. There, now's my chance.
Right, that's it. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, they should all. Well, they all should be there now on Friday. So they be updating all with the rules then. Alright, so I need some herbs. Here's a herb.
I've got to break that shield. Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
I'm not sure if Jay would be there. Could be.
Gotta get more ammo.
The rest of them should be there.
Give it up.
You've broken the shield.
He's down. posted a pet on Discord. I'll quickly have a look over that now. Pet pictures. Haha. Pet morph. Cute.
So begins our war, honeycomb. Move out.
Pet morph, that's cute. That is cute.
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you?
Morph's lover for some reason.
Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
I don't know what to say with that, to be, if I'm completely honest.
Take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
And now we can finally go west.
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Hey, we now got our glider.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Wadis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no
Hello.
man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground.
No, still streaming.
Obviously, this
No.
Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks.
That's a bit easy. I got the mute button there.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
So let's see where. Let's finish up this one before we move.
You said the Tenakth land.
So let's find out the lands that we're looking to go
What
into.
can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then new Utaru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard the stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru.
Plain Song and the Utaru. That's right, that's no problem, Lance.
That's right. Plain Song is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no. They just want to be left alone.
This area is
And no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Oseram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regala and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the Southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
I know, I can actually know where all those parties are. I can remember where they are.
Vishav
Right,
called
let's
Regala
finish up with Regala.
someone that Tanakh the chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Vishav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
About Vishav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest, well, no one deserves to go out that way. I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites. It's the least I can do.
Couch's response.
Against Regala? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
Yep, that's all the information I'm going to gather here, so let's get ourselves going.
Then I wish you luck. The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about
Now we got full freedom between a bigger area of the map.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Dap, 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 dap. Oh, hey, we got another trophy. Right, so oh, I got some sort of. So now that we've got access to, that's the part of the map that we were originally playing with. Now we've got access to all of this map, but there is an area of the map that's kind of like splits the land in two that we need to have a look at progressing through. Let's replace my lost items. Yeah, the shield wing.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spires should lead to Silence and Hades. And just maybe, the backup of God. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machine riders. But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world.
No, I'm gonna go if I can't break them yet.
To test the shield wing. Why climb down when I can glide?
I gotta remember the control. There we are. So now we can glide it. We can now actually glide about the place. Comes in handy because then we got to deal with bandit camps and distances.
Off just about any cliff now. Supposed to be the salvagers I met in Barren Light. Looks like something's going on.
If it isn't the savior of Meridian, and of my very own operation. Laren, say hello.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You know, if it weren't for this one, I probably wouldn't be standing here right now.
I'm trying to think who that who the actual actor is because he got the face is quite familiar, which you've seen before. Not him, but the what's up at
You
Laren.
won't find a better place to trade machine parts in the West. And soon we'll be trading in more than just that. For too long, the West has been, well, forbidden. Dangerous. But what if I told you we could make an armor so tough, so infallible, that you'd never have to worry about survival out here again?
I'd be curious to take a look at it.
Of course you would. And that's why I've asked my most talented salvagers to find what they need to make that armor. Each of them will present their work to me. The best protection will go on sale to hunters, just like you.
Lucky me.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to back in Chainscrape. Laren can take care of you while I'm gone. Can't wait to see what you come up with, my boy.
Leave it to me. It'll blow all the others out of the forge.
You have got to help me.
What are you talking about?
The armor.
Welcome back.
A dozen versions of it, but none of them were good enough. And there are other crews further west. If they make better armor than mine, I can kiss that keg full of shards goodbye.
So you get a prize if Karif picks your armor?
A big one. And I finally have the perfect design. I just need the right parts, and fast. So maybe you'd be willing to pick up a contract and get them for me?
What would I be looking for?
Shell walker containers. Their plating's made to withstand a lot of damage.
Shell walkers.
Armor. I know it.
So they're all right, but they're very they got crabs which go like we've got a glide wing. They actually make use as a proper shield, so you've literally got to destroy them parts before anything else. But you also got to try and take their backpacks off, which usually contain all the goodies.
Thanks.
They can be quite slow. So that's my salvage quests.
I might want to read that contract before going on the hunt.
And this would be a familiar sight you see in these areas. Old, because it's like more or less a futuristic. When the world ended, you'll see a lot of these old tanks and also old, like in the old, some of those technicals, they're actual old machines that caused the end of the world, like these ones by here. And the land is full of them. There's a hunting party going over there. And what are we going after? We're going after Death's Door. Map. No, that's what we're after. We're after that. We're after the tall neck, we are. Let me get us to the tall neck. You got areas like that which is nothing but red, which is where the land's dying, and it's quite poisonous.
There's a lot of ancient wrecks out here. Must have been a huge battle. The old ones.
You've got, like over in the distance over there, bandit camps. There are several big bandit camps around that you need to clear out. By doing so, will actually lead you to a major stronghold, which is quite good to have a look at. There are new creatures by there. Them things are leaf blashers. They're kangaroos. So they was like a kangaroo type. What's that? Red fox. That's another new machine. We've got a sky drifters, which are flying birds. Another red fox. I'm not going to tackle them things at all. I'm going to dodge them for the time being. Gonna keep heading towards 200 odd steps to the tall neck.
I'm still getting a signal from my focus. Tall neck.
There's the tall neck for that.
I can get data on this one.
Yeah. Poor little animal. But I need the parts there.
There's the tall neck that's sending the signal. Ready for anything now.
Now most of the machines in this world will attack you. There's some really big ones in this game. When I say big machines, I do mean big machines. You got sandwiches the size of moles. You've actually got a giant tortoise, turtle one on you. As you guys would have seen from the first stream I did for this, we also had giant snakes to deal with as well. Not up there, was it? Yeah, that's the tall neck. They're giant, so they're actually quite docile, but you've got to know we've got to find ways to climb up them. But in doing so, it'll actually give you access to a lot of the information in the local area, in the land that you're dealing with. I'm not going to tackle that now because I'm actually going to bring the stream to an end by here. So we're streaming for just over 3 hours, which is quite not too bad. So when we pick up with this next, the next time I be streaming Horizon Zero Dawn of Horizon Forbidden West, I'm gonna try and climb that. I'm gonna try and actually climb that long neck. Those creatures around the Sky Drifters, I'm gonna have to clear out as well. Otherwise, they're gonna cause me a lot of headache later on in the game. So I'll pause it for there, and I'm gonna see now to raid. Oh, we can raid out to. So let's have a look, see who's on. There's quite a lot of people playing the Modern Warfare 2 at the moment. So we're playing Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West. Unless you guys got any suggestions. Currently 222 people are viewing this game. See you, Lancel Kid. I've enjoyed the rest of your evening, and I shall speak to you soon. So I'm up on the 5, am I? Oh yeah. Well, so I'm actually like more or less sitting in the top row of it. So it's either that or read someone I've read before. Let's have a look. Let's have a look-sees. Well, somebody's new playing that. No, so I'll rate. No, I'll rate. I think actually I haven't rated Righty for quite a while, so I'm actually going to rate out to Righty. I think. Ada Painter. Ada Painter. So let's have a look. Or Raider Painter. Let's have a look, see if he's actually doing any model painting. That's another thing we'll look at. It's different. Well, so it's slightly different. Craft. Back to home. Let's have a look. Browse. Creative. Food and drink, art. This is no, we got software developers actually on here. That's quite interesting. Now I didn't actually realise you had software developers on there. I've seen ones about food before. I've actually seen makers and crafters. What have we got? Makers and crafters. Mostly 3D printers and all that. Yeah, they're mostly 3D printers. A lot of them are just simply doing, are not doing any sort of painting. Past videos. Now let's see about some painters. See any Warhammer model painters. Someone's actually doing something from Lord of the Rings, actually, an old troll. Yeah. There we are. I'll tell you what. That could be interesting to have a look at. Also a fellow model painter. Let's see if there's any ones with a slightly lower number. I don't 3D print ends. Don't 3D print ends. Oop. So yeah, so that might be an option, but let's have a look at. What's Gary doing with a? Yeah, we'll have a look at that one actually. What's Wolf's painting studio doing? No, I think another one we're gonna look at. So guys, I'm also gonna read out to a new to somebody I've never read before. It's actually slightly different to an actual game, and it's gonna be actually looking at model stream painting. So he's painting some Lord of the Rings troll, which is actually again. I've actually got one of I might still have one of them there. You set a link there as well for me. Let me have a look at that one. Let's have a look at that one while I'm at it. Back to the channel link on Discord. Let's try that one again. Because again, is he streaming at the moment? Oh, actually, he's painting some Imperial Knights. Yeah, go for it. Sounds good to me. He has a mohawk. Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah. So guys, so stick around with us as we're gonna go raid Mohawk miniatures. He's painting an Imperial Knight. I collect and paint Imperial Knights. They are lovely models. They're nice, decent sized models. They're really nice, and you get some lovely details in with her. So guys, just stick around for the raid. I'm going to start the raid in a few seconds. I'm hoping to do another stream this week. So keep an eye out for when I go live, because I do really want to do another Final Fantasy 14 stream. So guys, keep an eye out there, because of course that will actually might do it tomorrow or Thursday. I'll see how things go. If not, I shall see. Well, Lance, I'll see you on Friday. If not, I'll see you in stream. See you soon, guys.